Hey, what's up? My name is Zerk. I am part of the Melanated Anime Club. That song, we play it for way too long and we get muted and shut down in New Zealand every week. What up? This is the Melanated Anime Club. We have Wes as normal, but Matt didn't show up, so we have Romann. And of course, since there's no One Piece, we said, fuck it, let's go ahead and bring on Dev straight up.
Hey,
keeping it fast and loose. The Anime
gang
Club.
shit.
What's up, fam? How y'all doing today?
Not bad, fam. You know, living in the light of the Lord.
Amen.
This is wonderful album artwork in the background of you. I'm just saying,
it's I'm still working on it, but it's almost done.
I see some classics.
Yes, sir.
You are shitting on us. Especially like that comeback season, because no one has that online.
Exactly. Look, it's not my favorite album cover, but when I found it, I was like, no one has this. I have to get it.
It's no one's favorite album. That's why no one has it.
Shut up.
It's a nostalgic mixtape. I'll say that. It takes me back to 2007.
Comeback season was great. Shut up.
I tried to forget it, but your background looks great. Apparently I'm in an insane asylum. I need some.
Yeah, you need some artwork, dog.
My life is terrible.
My gosh.
You know, I'm just at my girlfriend's house, so here we are.
I'm in my one-bedroom apartment, so I mean, what y'all want from me?
Hey. Put some artwork on your walls, y'all. Come on.
I got a TV.
Yeah, turn the TV on. Get like the default pictures on. Get it cracking. Get that shit cracking, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on an old episode of the Anime Club in the background to keep it real meta.
Oh, jeez. I think the universe might implode on itself.
I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
Yeah, all this, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Maria Kanop, the god.
The young god
loyal viewer that watches the first 5 minutes.
She told us last week that she leaves when we start talking about stuff she don't know about. We got Dev here talking about WandaVision. We know she ain't leaving.
Exactly.
We got Maria on.
She specifically told me. She specifically told me that to text her when we're talking about WandaVision in case she missed it. She can jump back in.
Oh boy.
Damn. All right. So
with that being said, are we talking about WandaVision now?
Ooh. Let's just do it.
Hey.
WandaVision spoilers. I don't have some kind of clever video for it.
No.
Nope. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. That's all we're doing.
Yo, but low key, I am gonna take that song from the end of the episode, and that's gonna be our we're talking WandaVision song.
It was like
shit was dope.
I still need to look up if that's Catherine Hahn singing that or not.
Yeah, I thought the same thought.
Because I've heard that she has a really great voice.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah.
She's like, classically of trained.
Oh, look at that. Wow. High production value over here. Man, it's cracking up here.
You know we're all about that.
No. So I was actually a little surprised.
Bam.
It is her. You're right.
It is her singing.
Oh, it is her singing. Oh shit. Yo, shout out to Catherine Hahn. God damn.
She really has been.
She has been killing it this season.
Like, I want to say
she's been in like so many small roles throughout the years where she's just shown through. Like, but now I feel like why is she getting so much more recognition in WandaVision just because everybody's watching it? Like, she's been amazing for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at all the movies she was actually in.
A ton.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was in Step Brothers. She was in
Yes.
She was in Puzzle. Y'all remember that? She was in WandaVision.
All right. See, I want to take a moment and say this is the reason we have him replace Matt.
That was just a meme. All right. She was in Enter the Spider-Verse. Didn't know that.
Happy roundabout. I like it.
What?
Shout out to JoJo.
Yeah, shout out to the band. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, so I finished part 3 of JoJo's.
Okay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What'd you think? Because I have controversial opinions.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
Should we finish WandaVision? Yeah.
Let's finish WandaVision. Let's get to WandaVision.
No. We gotta save the best for last. Maria's waiting. We gotta get her to watch the whole episode.
All right, we're gonna.
Maria, go like eat breakfast or do something else, and then come back.
I'll text you when we talk about WandaVision again.
Okay, can you give us an update about season 3? Give us an update.
Season 3. I finished it early last week, and oh man, like what a journey through Egypt that was.
What a journey! Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! Like Maria's not amused.
She's so pissed. She's so. Leah has a list of things she has to do today, and she's like, "Will you fucking get this out of there?"
She's gonna take her view away.
Mm-hmm. She ain't gonna like it no more.
Okay, can you give me an update? What was season 3? Is that the one where they go back through Africa to Egypt?
That's Jotaro, and that's them going to Egypt to stop Dio, and oh man, this is just. Yeah, that was a ridiculous fight, stopping time, and just like so many characters that died. Like I did not expect Abdul, Iggy. It was just it was too much.
It really felt like some of them died for no reason.
Like Abdul just happened so quick, and I thought it was fake, but no. I'm like, why is the black man the first one to die?
Abdul got twice.
Yeah, twice. They said we didn't kill this black motherfucker.
And the second time, he died so fucking quick.
It was so stupid.
Yeah. He pushed him out of the way, and his whole body was erased, and only his arms were left. And I was like, no, he's gonna come back, right? No, he doesn't come back. Polnareff is the only one that survives, and that pisses me off.
Because I fucking hate Polnareff. He's fucking
everybody
annoying.
hates Polnareff. And his stupid bathroom jokes.
I like him a lot. He's funny, and then honestly, he's somebody you can relate to. No, right?
What?
Am I the only one?
You relate to Polnareff?
He wasn't smart, and he was just having a good time.
I'm worried about you.
Hey, at least he's honest with who he is. All right, he said that man is not smart, and he had fun, and he said that's who I am. I know. Let him live.
I like to redact my statement.
Yikes.
I want to take that.
It is. Let him be.
Terrifying.
But no, that last fight between Jotaro and Dio was kind of everything I needed it to be. It was the final culmination of getting, Jonathan Joestar's body back, and that whole thing at the end where we thought Dio had implanted himself into Joseph, but it was just a joke. Which I thought could have happened. I was like, oh shit, here we go. That's we continue the story.
Just keep watching.
Isn't that the season?
I'm only one episode into season 4.
Okay, can you refresh
so I know about the illegitimate stuff.
Isn't that the season where there's this woman who has a baby, and Dio makes her a promise, and then he takes her life, and then he says that, and he leaves the baby to get eaten by like vampires or like zombies or something.
Don't get. I'm not that far in. I said I'm
one. No, it was that season.
Yeah, it's part of the season he's talking about. But it was like really. I think it might have even been before they got while they were still trying to get to Egypt. It might have been happened in that.
Okay. Part. Yeah, because the woman was like, "Oh, please, you can take my life, but don't take my baby." And she's holding the baby, and he's like, "I promise you." And then he takes the woman's life, and then he's like, "But I didn't say I didn't say I'd protect her from the baby or from the zombies." And then the zombies and vampires eat the fuck out of her.
I think I remember that.
It was like the coldest moment of that whole season. It was just
Almighty Gaming Studios. What's going on, homie?
What's up? Congratulations on that affiliation.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it next week because they will be our guests. Almighty Gaming Studios next week.
Are you sure?
AGS, shout out.
Come on. We got over that.
All right, yeah. It's Almighty Game Studio season out here.
Ramon's just mad because, it's the battle for the top fan.
Yeah, they do. We have to get that debate scheduled for them.
There is no debate. I'm top fan. I've made all my appointments. I'm on every fucking week. I comment more often, and also I'm more accurate with my information.
Oh,
he did just admit and say that he did admit that he was just someone who was not that smart and is trying to have a good time. And he is. He's nailing it. So
you need those people for a good time. So don't hate.
Top fan, top stand.
And also, I didn't forget. Don't think I forgot that you said that Boruto and Attack on Titan came out the last couple of weeks. Don't think I forgot about that. You were wrong. You were
What are you
wrong.
talking about?
I think
They said that Attack on Titan and Boruto came out like a couple Sundays ago. And then I checked, they did not come out. There was like 2 weeks.
Romann got crackhead energy right now. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just texted you yesterday saying that no, that was like 2 days ago that Dragon Ball Super and Boruto were out. They're like the new manga.
No, Wes, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to AGS. I'm not talking to you. They said
yeah.
2 weeks ago.
This is an AB conversation. Fuck you doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I think Romann just cutting a promo on Almighty Gaming Studios right now.
I just don't forget.
That's how we do it. We gotta cross promo. We gotta do the trailer. We gotta do the trailer while the episode's going.
I feel it.
All right.
So we were talking about JoJo's.
Yeah, we were talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay, can I offer my controversial opinion?
Please, hot take.
I didn't like that season.
Please explain why.
Okay, so I also agree the ending fight was glorious.
Yes.
But the thing about it was, so I was with it up until they went to Egypt. Because I was like, all right, cool, it's a stand, new enemy of the week kind of deal, whatever. They get past it, they figure it out. I love the fight system. I love the introduction of the stands. I love that it's not necessarily about power. It's about overcoming, like, strategically, like, how do they work? I love that.
Okay, yeah.
But when they get to Egypt, it's like, all right, so we just did all that shit. And you're telling me that, like, oh, we're going to do all that shit again, just in a new place? I'm like, it just felt really long.
Yeah, fair.
There wasn't enough of a difference between them two.
No.
But there was like the whole because wasn't it like this is the tarot and then it became the Zodiac? Is that right?
It became the tarot and then the gods of Egypt.
The gods of Egypt, okay.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was probably successful for him, right? Because I'm sure that at the time they were selling toys, they were like getting everything in. And I get what you're saying, because it was kind of like art, it got real formulaic. And I felt like once they got to Egypt and because it was the gods, they got to loop things back and kind of build the world a little bit more. So I can see how you're saying it was like similar, but I did think like adding Oingo Boingo and then Whole Horse being who Whole Horse was. And now those people became characters, not just like one shots, if that makes sense.
Yeah. See, I think I would have liked it if it was like, okay, say they get to Egypt and then they got to fight like Dio's like four main people. That would have been great. But it was like 16 other niggas. I'm like, you know what? I would fight 16 other niggas. God,
but the powers were so good.
They were. But it was just like, can we cut this down a little bit? I'm ready for them to fucking fight Dio because we just saw them beat 16 niggas. And I'm like, okay, I can deal with 4 more niggas before Dio. I can't do this again. Holy shit.
You know what?
I understand. They fought so many niggas. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna change my mind because they fought so many niggas and to only lose 3 people. Fuck it. You know what? They won. Only 3 people in their party died after fighting no less than 30 niggas. No, that's a successful rate.
Okay, fair. You know what? I agree with you in that sense that they tried to extend it for like no real good reason. It was just like once they got to Egypt, it should have been like, okay, we're in Egypt. Let's go to Cairo. It took them like 20 episodes to get to Cairo, which made no sense.
And then
one nigga goes blind. I'm like, what the fuck? Can y'all niggas just fight, Dio?
They did the whole picture thing and then scat out the temple. Iggy get his arm cut off and then come back and fight. It was
he chewed his arm off.
Yeah.
That bird, that fucking bird.
Out to Iggy.
That goddamn bird.
She was nuts.
Hearing Iggy talk in that dub voice was very entertaining for me.
Iggy is also the worst drawn dog I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Iggy got a human face on a dog.
just disgusting. It was just disgusting.
It's not a good drawing.
You were just like, what man and a dog fucked? Huh?
I did have one issue with season 3, and it's like, how did we just get rid of Hamon so easily?
Yeah.
That
brought it back in the last fight because I thought that was cool. But also, like, how are you gonna give Jonathan like the worst stand?
Yeah,
like what? Jonathan fucking is awesome.
Useless stand ever. But like the fact that like they brought in this whole new power system after building up Hamon for 2 seasons.
Yeah, they should have kept
ultimate vampire
killer.
But now we have to use stands because that's new. I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe because Hamon was pretty close to ninjutsu and chakra. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
They can sell twice as many action figures if you have a person and a stand.
Yeah,
sure. It's all money. It's all about money. Right. Capitalism. Damn it.
Capitalism. I mean, again.
So you said you only watched one episode of season, I guess 4.
With Kujo.
Josuke.
Josuke.
Josuke, Josuke.
Season 4 is great.
It's so different. I love it.
It is. It's very different.
And also,
season 4 is great. Season 5, I know that's a long way away for you, but season 5 is also incredible.
Oh, Golden Wind?
Yeah. I'm like 3 episodes into Golden Wind.
Oh, really?
That one I haven't seen yet.
I haven't made myself like really sit down and watch anime like during this whole quarantine. It was something I did when I got home from working out, and I don't go home from working out anymore. So like I've just been getting into manga a lot this year, so I have not.
Good. Doing that research.
You read.
Well, I can control my pace on manga. I can't control my pace watching some of these slow ass, long paced anime.
That's true. It'll probably take me a while to get through season 4 just because I'll be watching the sub. Because when I was watching the dub, I could be doing like other things while listening to what's going on. But if I'm watching that sub, my eyes are glued to the subtitles because I only know so much Japanese, even after 20 some odd years of watching anime.
All right, we're gonna take a Japanese class. Is that gonna be on the Manade Anime Club Thursday intro to Japanese class?
I can't.
That's more content, I guess.
I can't afford it. That's
Dub Gods.
Dub Gods.
Learn Portuguese.
Oh no, you gotta learn Portuguese. Do that one.
I really don't want to.
No, trust me, you want to.
It's gibberish. I guess all languages are technically gibberish, but
What are you saying?
Is this one? Are we starting a new strike system for your girlfriend right now, or
no? Yes, I'm on the new.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah, for a year. We're a year in.
Wait, is it that one girl I saw you with that one time?
No,
no. I got it.
You trying to put people on?
I try to put you out there, brother. I saw you with human.
I'm trying to save y'all.
I saw you with a human being once.
To get off that conversation, y'all still talking about
it was an old lady. You were helping her across the street.
I'm trying to help your relationship. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. In Queen Latifah's Black History Month, you're gonna come at me like that? That's just...
She's the new equalizer. How dare you?
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna fucking watch that.
Sending Queen Latifah to your house, nigga.
Okay, that was hilarious.
Queen Latifah. That's good. That's so good.
That's my reaction. Fuck. All right. Yeah. WandaVision. It's finally time.
Okay.
Text Maria. We talking about it.
I'm listening.
I got it.
While we wait for Maria to get here, I want to say this. I tried to watch it last night, but I had to watch 50 Shades of Grey, the part 2, the second movie. That's the
That's for you, Roman.
I'll be around about. Round it all that out.
I didn't choose it. All right, I
have. Love that song.
That song is the jam. Like when I was watching it, that was on the playlist. I would listen to.
Oh, 100%, man. I'm kind of pissed they stopped doing it.
I jumped in the car and like as soon as I would start whatever drive it was, that song would play and it would shuffle into like my real music. But
nice.
Probably what
That's a good way to start a drive.
It is.
You got to 60 and 40.
Yes, but WandaVision.
So many fan theories. Like Maria and I went down a whole rabbit hole right after watching that episode because everybody on TikTok has their
Hey, watch your mouth, boy. I'll report you to the Better Business Bureau, motherfucker. Get audited.
We need to get y'all on here just so y'all can fight.
Yeah.
Why do I?
The BBB. Big Booty Beautifuls.
What? Okay, back to WandaVision.
No, Big Booty Beautifuls. I dig it.
Beautifuls.
Yes.
What you want me to call them bitches? 2021.
I thought you were gonna go big beautiful booties. I thought the wording was beautiful big booties. It felt like it was backwards to me. But
we call women beautifuls out here.
We call everyone beautiful.
In 2021's America.
My dog, you were beautiful. We calling everyone beautifuls.
We calling everyone beautifuls out here. It's gang shit.
Gang, gang.
Beauty squad, gang, gang.
With your beautiful ass.
Yeah. Everybody live your truth.
Yeah.
We talk about WandaVision. I'm hoping Maria's in here by now.
Yeah. We'll see.
So I will say this. First few episodes, I was like, it gotta be Agnes. And then I kind of like dropped off. I did not think it was gonna be her.
I thought because of the way that those first 3 episodes really were just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I'm enjoying this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. And I think like once we met Agnes and she was just like butting in, I was like, okay, that's probably some kind of metaphor for what's going on. But then I think when she was like the first one to be like, oh, do you want me to redo that? Do you want me to do this takeover again? That's when I was like, oh, something more here, because like when the other dude got freed, he was like, I'm fucking dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when she's like, that's how she is handling it. So I knew something was weird about her, but to the extent that we found it's interesting. I did not see it to go that far.
And then the last week's episode where Vision frees her mind or thinks that he's freeing her mind and she does the little act. I was like, that confirmed it to me. I was like, okay, so it's definitely not Agnes. And I was thinking it was like, Agnes always mentions like someone named Ralph. And then I was also right. I was like, maybe it's like some secret dude that we just haven't seen. Maybe it's one of these other people. Like, who knows?
Mailman.
Yeah.
Man, don't shoot the messenger, right? Was that the first thing he said? Don't kill the messenger?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, maybe it's that I don't know his name, but the dude from Sword.
The bad guy?
Yeah.
Hayward.
Yeah. I was like, maybe it's just him.
That racist, misogynist bastard.
But here we go with it was Agatha all along. I gotta give him credit.
I loved it. Yeah. The way that they revealed it, the song, the fact it was very like, it stuck with the theme of it being like intros, and they went with the monsters for that. And I was just very
entertaining.
It was Agatha all along.
I listened to that song at least a dozen times.
Well, like even like just the way that they did the whole like when they were shooting all of the other episodes, she had taken a moment where they had just shot in that style to do this one song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the shot where was her coming in and like as she was doing her lipstick and it turned black and white. We were right back in that first episode. I was like, oh, that's so good. That was so good.
You know what I did find out for anyone who does love the song is, we still have not seen Ralph, and I think we have.
You think
we have? You think it's going to be? You think it's the bunny?
I think Ralph is Senor Scratch.
I think.
You think Ralph is the bunny? Okay.
I think it's possible. Oh, but real quick, what I found out is WandaVision releases all their songs on Spotify the week, like a full week after. So Agatha All Along will be on Spotify for everyone next Friday, probably. Look out, DJs.
Yo, I'm telling you, the remixes are gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot. Oh, Agatha is all along. It's gonna be ringing out in the street.
There's about to be a generation of little children's being named Agatha off of this.
Yeah. Oh man, big Agatha season.
Agatha and Grogu running around.
I do have one theory though. I think Agatha needed this whole situation to happen so that she could create those children.
Why do you feel that?
Because I feel like there's been a lot of push from Agatha to like have these for like the kids, to take care of the kids. She is like not the primary caregiver, but like whenever like Wanda, whenever Wanda's stressed out, Agatha's like, let me take the kids for you. Let me take these fucking kids. Give me your kids.
And then she does take the kids because we don't know where the hell they are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, another thing too, though, is that traditionally in the comics, Agatha actually was like more of a mentor kind of.
So that's probably
how to help you use your powers. So, I do think that there might be something more, because I remember last week when we were talking with our respective others, significant others. One of the things we were talking about was that how like I had the theory that Wanda was in control of a lot of things, but someone was controlling Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
And like now that we're kind of seeing this, that we're learning that it's more of someone's manipulating Wanda.
Yeah.
Another interesting thing too is that like I think we got like a flashback, but like we haven't really seen her. But Dottie, she's the one that controls everything. She's the one in charge.
Yeah.
Like that's what Agatha had told her during that episode. And now that
ever since she cracked that glass, we haven't seen her.
Yeah, and then also like the Hearts, Kitty from that '70s show. So they haven't really shown up either. And like I did notice in the opening sequence that they did have a date circled with a heart on the calendar.
Ooh.
in that opening WandaVision sequence,
as
well as it was like I know what you want or what are you doing or something. I know what you're doing, Wanda. That was like a ransom note on that opening flash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Like, I wonder if. Okay, I literally just lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Sounds good. You know what? That actually reminds me. I want to take a moment here because that reminded me of something. Forgetting your mind and everything. It means it's probably time for us to do this. If you got a bowl, roll it, load it, spark it. Where did I fucking put my pen? It doesn't matter. I'm going to be high by the time this thing is over. We did it.
Hi.
All right, did you remember what you're about to talk about?
No, like I'm really mad at myself because I feel like I had a good point to make. And it just
Wes is drunk off his ass right now.
It's a little early.
Took a little sip of that juice.
Too early. I've been sipping this tea, this Earl Grey.
Hey,
that's herbal tea.
Oh, do y'all think that Vision is like revived, or do you think he can only exist with like inside of the Hex of Wanda's powers?
I think right now he can only exist inside the Hex within Wanda's powers, but I do feel like we're about to get something fucking wild as we get into the next episode, as we get into the basement, if you will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, is that going to be the portal to hell or the multiverse or the quantum realm or
is it going to be the Nexus?
Van Gogh, you know what I mean? Like what mythical world is this? It's going to tie into the nowhere or the that, you know what I mean? Like where's the Nexus go? Or the Nexus, yeah, like because they definitely made that the ad for this week.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to kind of do it like other Marvel movies where by the end of the season, they're going to reveal who like the big bad is for the Doctor Strange movie.
Probably. That's probably all leading into Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Well, I've been hearing a rumor that there is going to be a secret 10th episode, which is going to serve as like a wrap up for this show, something for the Multiverse of Madness, a tie-in with the new Spider-Man movie, and ultimately the pre-pilot for Loki.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So I've heard something like that's going to happen. But like
that's a lot of weight.
That's what I said. It's a rumor that like they've filmed 10 episodes, but they've only announced 9. So again,
well, you know what? I thought I heard something where they said the last 3 episodes of the season
an hour
long, and this one wasn't an hour. So I guess that does mean we're getting 10.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's all just like stuff.
Maybe the last episode of WandaVision will come out the same day as the first episode of Falcon Winter Soldier.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Almighty Gaming Studio. Shout out to you, the guest of next week. Vision can only move freely in the hex, but I'm like, can he exist? Is he actually just dead?
Because as soon as he tried to push himself out, he was pulling apart.
Yeah,
was sort of expand the hex.
Not only did he pull apart, but he kind of looked like he was getting dusted back in, like the snap happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to bring up something that they said about him moving in the hex. Only in the hex can he move freely.
Yeah.
As we found out in this last episode, he cannot move freely in the hex. He was hindered. That was his main plot line.
That's
he
true.
Could not move forward or progress, which brings up the question to me of who was doing that. Was that Wanda doing that, or was that Agnes, or was that yet another entity that has magical powers?
Because it felt like Wanda just couldn't deal with Vision questioning everything she's doing for him. So just stay away. I need some time to figure some shit out.
Yeah.
That's what
I think my theory right now is that Wanda is indeed controlling everything, but Agnes is controlling Wanda. What I mean by that is I don't think Agnes is as strong as Wanda is to do all the crazy shit. Yeah, exactly. But I think Agnes is able to control Wanda and therefore influence Wanda to do all this crazy shit. So I do think it's probably Wanda creating all those hindrances for Vision, but I think it's under Agnes influencing her somehow.
I still have a strange feeling that Dottie is a witch and is also going to kind of come in.
I don't know. I think. I mean, yes. If we're taking that one line and saying because I do feel like Agnes has dropped some oh, I'm going to say some shit, but you're not going to know what it means, type things. So it's possible, but I also think that maybe she's been saying things to distract her a little bit, focus on Dottie while I go do this other shit.
Yeah, but I mean, there's got to be something said about the fact that Dottie bled red blood during the black and white era. She had something that was resisting whatever magic was put there. So I mean that's where my belief in that theory comes from. But I do understand kind of what you're saying.
Part of me thinks, yeah, once and for a weapon, that was confirmed. Part of me thinks that Disney is just kind of trolling all of us in general because they know people are gonna come up with these fan theories, so they're putting in all these little Easter eggs and misdirects just to throw us off. So there's so many things that can possibly happen because there's so much of the Marvel universe to draw from the comics that there's just I don't know how we can ever be wholly right in these theories, but I'm just excited to see what happens next.
That's a big reason I didn't think it was Agnes. I thought she was just kind of a little Easter egg for fans who know about Agatha Harkness.
Mm-hmm.
It was never going to be the character. It was just going to be oh yeah, for all y'all who like this, we gave a little bit of a nod to this character that you know. So there's I feel even with the commercials, there's a nod to different things.
Oh yeah,
but none of them have really come into fruition as the big leading factor, unless there's still more to see. But
I want to take a moment and discuss the commercials again. So one thing I really noticed is that a lot of these they've really focused on an aspect. And today,
it's her past traumas. The first couple were her past traumas, right?
Well, for sure, but also the first one was about time, and this one is about your reality. Mm-hmm. So I think that they each have kind of also been tied to
Infinity Stone,
different Infinity Stones, exactly. So True. It's Wanda has the red power. The red power is the Aether Wave. The pill of the Nexium was red. I just feel there might be a tie that this is all going to come through because the Aether or whatever that was from Thor, but it's also I know it from old Doctor Strange comics, so I do feel it's probably going to tie in with some shit there. So
yeah, that is hard. I've definitely noticed those things, but I haven't thought of them as central points to the plot, as more of just little, I said, nods to different things that you might know. But I haven't been what will this actually lead to anything, or is this just a cool thing they added in?
It's like when the kids were born, like I really liked like how they kept it the same, where she has the twins.
Yeah,
their names are the same, their power sets are the same, and they even had like their costumes on for Halloween, which made me laugh because I'm like, oh, that's a real nice nod, and I remember these guys, and it hit me home. But I just want to say I love the attention to detail for all this stuff. Like even Quicksilver was in his like comic accurate outfit, costume like everybody else, just for Halloween, and I don't know, it made me smile.
It also is kind of cool because like talking about that mysterious secret 10th episode, it could be the launching pad for the new Avengers.
True.
Yeah. New Avengers or Young Avengers?
Young Avengers. You are correct. Avengers.
So yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, it's like so much random shit.
Miss Marvel's on the pipeline.
So like,
that would make sense that they would tie her into a Young Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like I remember when Evan Peters, I think it has something for all fans. That's true.
Yeah. They're really going for the mass appeal here. That's why it's so like that's why okay, literally on Friday, we usually watch it, around dinner time, around like 8 o'clock. But Maria texts me and just like,
set the scene. What are you eating?
That. And she was just like, oh, there's spoilers on the internet already. Like, you could come over early. We can just watch it now. I'm like, I'm okay. Like, we got to come over and watch it now because I want to
know. You're okay. She's not. You gotta go watch that.
Yeah,
but there are some people that watch it at 2 a.m. on Friday night,
like fools. I couldn't be me. I gotta watch it now. I can't do it,
bro. I live in the West Coast. It sucks. I wake up and there's no way of avoiding it. It's like I'll wake up at midnight and there's like my Google feed's like, hey, this is new. Who is this character? And I'm just like, I can't even get my phone right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, the internet just ruins things for you so quick.
It's actually like crazy though, because I feel like it's somewhat smart because it's like, guess who this is? Like you never believe, and then as soon as it knew I watched it, it was like Agatha Harkness. This is who this is. So Google be knowing.
I know.
Google's always listening. That's fine. We know that.
So what do y'all think that the Quicksilver Evan Peters is like from a different dimension, or do you think that is just a cool casting decision they gave for the fans?
It could be either one. That's what I'm saying with that. I think they're trolling us. Like, we know Fox and Marvel came to like some sort of deal for these characters. They got them back, but like, what are they going to do with them? How are they going to bring them into the MCU? That's always been the big question. So that's why like this show is so important, because it can lead to the multiverse and bring everybody in. And we've already seen that the Hex gave Monica Rambeau her powers. Why couldn't it give powers to other ordinary citizens, creating mutants?
You go ahead.
I was gonna say I agree with you. I think that this is going to be an introduction to the mutants. I think that it is Evan Peters as Quicksilver, not from the X-Men movies per se. Because I feel like they're going to have some kind of rule that once you go through whatever plane you go through to change multiverses, your backstory, something ever so subtly changes. So I don't think it's going to ever be exactly the same because he wasn't Pietro, he was Peter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's like a difference. Like even now he's Pietro, but that's never who he was. He was always Peter.
Yeah.
So I think that there's always going to be some kind of change that occurs when that happens. So they might have Charlie Cox come back on as Daredevil.
Yeah,
but he may not have the same tie-in with, that particular really shitty Iron Fist. You know what I mean? It might be like a really cool newer Iron Fist that they shows up or something like that. Like we can have, Wesley Snipes' blade come in and like interact with Mahershala Ali's blade, and that could be like a real cool thing where it's like
that'd be cool.
It's the blade that we know, but not quite the blade that we know, and they can make references to things that we know from their versions, but it doesn't have to 100% be the same. And I think they have that freedom with the multiverse. So it's like it is that Spider-Man, but it's not that Spider-Man who kissed Mary Jane when he was 16. Sure. It's the Spider-Man that had his first kiss with Gwen Stacy at 14. You know what I mean? Like it's that kind of thing.
Possible. I was kind of like in between. And now I'm like, I'm not convinced that Agatha has that ability. And so knowing that she is the one who kind of like put this person there, I'm just not convinced that like she has the ability to bring someone from a different dimension in. I think Wanda does, but I don't. But from looking out how they played it on TV on the show, it didn't seem like Wanda brought this person in there. It's like Agatha did. So I don't know.
Definitely. Okay. Go ahead. I'll let you talk.
I feel like when it comes to writing these kinds of stories in like the comic book universe, like the multiverse is akin to time travel. Like it can justify anything that you're gonna do. So, like the same. Oh, see
what?
I agree.
Hot take.
Maria, get on the stream. I need what?
if I may, I don't know necessarily Maria's opinion on why she doesn't think she's the bad guy, but I can tell you why I don't think she's the bad guy.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, now I think that Agatha is being used. Now, I like to follow Wes's line of thinking that this is a way to introduce the X-Men into like the greater Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, when I saw her particular brand of purple smoke that she does when she does her magic. Yeah. And there was a particular throwaway scene when like right outside of Pietro showing up, she's on the lawn like doing like the summon or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the blue puff of smoke with someone showing up, or the purplish puff of smoke, makes me instantly think of my personal favorite X-Men, Nightcrawler. Now, if you know Nightcrawler's background, Nightcrawler's father was Azazel, a demon, aka it wasn't AKA Mephisto. I think that was the Ultimates where they made him the same person. But either way, he's one of the like people in hell. Hell we've explored before with Dormammu and Doctor Strange in that movie. But we've also explored hell through it's one of the 9 worlds of Asgard or whatever. Mm-hmm. Valheim, or I forget which one it's called, but one of them is the Hell realm.
Valhalla.
Valhalla's
no, not Valhalla.
Helheim.
Valhell.
I think it's something like that. Either way, but we've all explored that's like the Hell universe. Now, again, super fan of Nightcrawler. There was one particular storyline, I can't remember which one, is they were kind of learning that Mystique was his mother and he was traveling through hell, and every time he teleports, the reason there's a puff of smoke is because he travels through hell to teleport to where he goes in that split second. And
I remember that.
Smell the puff of smoke.
They explored that in X-Men Evolution as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch that movie. That's
where I got X-Men Evolution's show.
X-Men Evolution was dope. It was highly underrated, and it got cut off before it should have been.
I will say that Mystique being his mom in X-Men Evolution didn't quite make sense.
No,
but it was still a great show.
They were both, they were both blue. That's all the sense you need to.
X-Men Evolution was a little skewed, so like you gotta watch it.
It's the age difference was
a little wild.
She can be as old or as young as she wants, baby. Oh, it's on Disney Plus. I'm watching X-Men Evolutions.
Oh, yeah, it is. All of the they call it the Legacy Marvel Collection. All of the old Fox, all of the old everything except for the Sony Spider-Man movies are on there.
Yeah, it's all on Disney Plus.
Yeah, because Nightcrawler is my favorite X-Men movie. But I wish they did more like of an origin story, or like they should have gave him his own movie.
Nightcrawler's fight scene when he's fucking running up in the White House.
X2, man.
That X2 scene.
The whole trilogy.
Great fight scenes.
There's so much potential there. Like
the amount of bad X-Men movies is kind of crazy, but they did have some iconic fight scenes. But there are truly some trash X-Men movies.
Yeah, I really do hope it's like
heart. I won't say they're all bad. They have their imperfections, but like
they got like 3. They got like 2 good ones and like 1 you can stand, and the rest of them are like, why did we let them? Why did we let them make this video?
Because we wanted that content. We wanted to see these stories like fleshed out in a certain way, like in live action, and we just took what they gave us.
But they weren't even prepared for it. That's like giving a crackhead $1 million to build a house for you. You can't trust that. You got to have a more reliable source or something.
Listen, wait a second. No, if you give a crackhead $1 billion, then you are
not going to build your house.
Because I don't think I deserve this time.
Shout out to crackheads, man. You represented.
Shout out to foundation crackheads money to build houses.
Shout out to billionaires.
You will never see that crackhead again. No, actually, you'll see him on the corner because of overdose. But that's
imagine being so rich that you're just that bored. You're like, what if I gave a crackhead $1 billion and like a goal?
I could pay contractors. I could get everything properly handled. Nah, fuck it. Crackhead, come here. I don't want no crack from you.
You guys are harping on the details. Ignore the specific details. Look at my emotions.
Oh, I need a moment to get myself together.
Fuck you, AGS.
Romann, you're not allowed to do analogies for the rest of the Black. You gotta wait.
No, March. He gets one more. You
get one more analogy for the Black History Month, and you're done.
Good. Get a second chance, baby. Thank you forgiveness program. Any more WandaVision stuff?
Yeah. All right. So back to that. So I think that maybe something traveling through hell. That's pretty much what I'm saying. They're gonna be in hell. They're gonna go to hell. They literally gonna physically go.
And another little secret there, that book at the end, it's possibly the Darkhold, which has been known to exist in the MCU thanks to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Now, here's my next question though. Do you think that Disney's gonna let them travel to hell?
No, they won't call it hell. They won't call it hell. They'll call it like Hades, because like Disney had a whole fucking musical where they were singing in hell.
Yeah, they'll call it Detroit. I like Detroit. That's not like I'm making fun of people who don't like Detroit.
It don't sound like Detroit.
I love Detroit. I don't think anyone from Disney company is driving through Detroit knowing where to go.
I mean, that's a fair assumption. I'll give that to you.
I'm just saying, I don't think the writers of WandaVision know anything. I don't think they understand the nuances of Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. I love Detroit.
Man, I'm Black pizza. That's about it.
I've never been.
Well, I think that Z, you're onto something about the 9 realms, like the Helheim, where Thor lives in Asgard, where they have the different realms, and one is behind the realm of the dead. So maybe they can just call it Helheim and incorporate Thor in some way. I don't know, and
Helheim.
Use that world.
Well,
that's what it's called. I looked it up.
Asgard's gone now.
Yeah, where is Thor's with the Guardians, right?
Yeah, he's with the Guardians.
Thor's with the Guardians.
But remember, they can always bring back what's his name?
Anyone ever, because it's a goddamn multiverse.
Yes.
Who's the guy who was Luther in the Netflix series?
Idris Elba? You're talking about? They
can bring back Idris. They can bring back Idris Elba to turn the dial so that they can go to Helheim and also go to Asgard. Is it showing that I really don't know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but I just don't know.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm reaching. I'm sorry, I'm reaching, but I
don't know if the rest of the Avengers have enough information on that character.
On Heimdall,
we gotta bring him back.
We gotta bring Heimdall back so we can go to hell. No,
Thor's like, let me grab everyone. I'm gonna bring back. My whole family died. I'm gonna bring back Heimdall.
My mother died. My dad died. My brother died.
Look, he's on the list, but he's not top 10 to bring back. I'll tell you that.
Well, Thor can't.
I'd rather him come back as someone else. Recast him.
Yeah.
Thor can't bring him back because he's grieved already. He's learned to move on. But somebody's got to operate the worlds, the gates.
Oh my god!
So
the Bifrost, he can control the Bifrost with his axe now. He can do it himself.
That's just not as cool.
Someone needs to make a multiverse story about how Don Cheadle became Warhammer after the first Iron Man movie. Someone needs to do a time travel multiverse story because we can justify that shit now.
That'd be cool, retcon.
I would love to see
just Terrence Howard being mad.
What if that was the whole War Machine movie?
It's the second movie of Terrence, like of him in the other world, where he's just like, I killed Tony.
Yeah. Just a War Machine movie where one side explains the whole situation.
Iron Man, Aquaman, Spider-Man.
Man. It's Terrence Howard and Edward Norton just running around mad as hell.
Yeah, that's it.
I love it. Oh.
I hope we never get a War Machine movie. I'll be honest. That's when Marvel's gone too far.
I hope they make a straight up Marvel Blackiverse where all of the white superheroes are black and Black Panther is like Polish.
It'd be insane.
Stop being ridiculous.
It's a multiverse. Anything is possible. That's what they're telling us.
You're right.
One verse
in Marvel Universe 346. Wolverine can get his head cut off. I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Disney Plus, let me write. Really, it'll be more loosely improvised based on an outline. I'm gonna do Marvel Universe 420. Let me take care of it.
No, you need to be in charge of the what if.
Well, Aquaman's going. Namor the Submariner's the top hero in my verse.
You mean the first mutant? Second mutant, really.
Apocalypse, right?
Well, there's some controversy around that. It is, but like Namor was considered the first mutant for a long time.
This is the anime club, not the Marvel club. Let's try to get it back on track.
Yeah, let's do some anime.
Please.
For as much time as we have left. All right, so I watched the new anime last night. It's not new. It was my first time watching it.
Fire Force.
We can talk about Fire Force.
Everyone.
What was the new one you watched?
It was called World Trigger. Have anybody seen that?
Oh no.
There was like 75 episodes on Crunchyroll, and I was like,
"Oh really?
All right, let me try it."
I'm giving you recommendations, and you're just trying random TV shows. The disrespect.
Here we go.
Sometimes you gotta stumble upon a new classic.
Yeah, you
I guess so. Live your life, King.
I tried Fire Force when no one I knew was watching it, and I am a stan now. I love Fire Force.
How do you like the second season compared to the first season?
Oh man! First of all, a new episode came out yesterday. I'm watching the dub. Sorry, y'all.
No, you're
woo, boy! Second season. Look, first season's fun. Second season is like, we're getting to the nitty gritty. Niggas is dying.
Yes.
You know what,
y'all thought shit was cute. We about to kill all
we haven't seen the brother all second season. Where's show?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
That bothers me.
When he comes back, I guarantee he's gonna kill somebody because they're letting everyone drop.
I do love they upgraded the animation and the coloring for the second season.
And can we talk about I forget his name, but he's black and he fucking is
Ogun.
Ogun. Woo! His fight scene was incredible.
Ooh.
Hey,
we cannot be the Melanated Anime Club without bringing up Ogun.
Ogun is a top-notch character.
Yo, are we gonna give Ogun our profile for our character for the week?
Yeah, I'm about to pull up a video now.
All right, get it.
Yes, you got to give the history too of where his name comes from, and
yes. Yeah, because I told you about that like a couple weeks ago.
It was very interesting information. I do want to say my favorite fight scene of season 2 is him fighting Hans, the guy that really wants to get hit with the Idola Burst and uses the chains and the whips. That's like one of my favorite. I loved reading in the manga, and then I love watching it too. I just like watching it come to fruition. Just perfect.
Yeah, season 2 is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real sad when this because it's almost up. I think we only got like a few episodes left.
Yeah, I think it only goes up to 25 this season.
Yeah, so we almost out the end.
I just think they did a lot of playing around because I think third season is going to be their last season.
That's what I mean. Things are moving fast. I can see it.
They are. Or they're going to fall the same fate as Black Clover, where the anime just has to take a break for a while the manga moves further. I gotta say, if you read the manga, that shit is weird.
I thought they said Black Clover was going to end at the same time as they're going to anime and the manga were going to end at the same time.
I thought it was just the anime was going to take a break so the manga can get a couple arcs ahead.
Well, I don't know. The manga seems like it's closing in on the end.
Yeah.
No, because there's more. Because remember, there's other species. So there's not only angels. I'm sorry. There's not only demons, but there's also they're talking about there's giants, there's demons, and remember there's dwarves. So they have a lot of history to cover. And keep in mind, they still haven't leaned hard into the Wizard King and like all the things he can do, and he's still only 12. So I feel like the Wizard King's time is done.
Like it's all about focusing on who's going to be the next Wizard King, which is like the whole point of Black Clover.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Black Clover Z.
No.
But also, I feel like we have kind of seen what the Wizard King can do. He's
like we've seen his powers. He controls time, and he has a book with no binding.
Like the Infinite Circle, the weirdest book.
Yeah.
But what about the why does Asta have a black grimoire and he can't read any of the words? What about the history of that? Where did that?
We went through that. They addressed it. They addressed how he got his grimoire.
Because he got it from Lynch. But the reason why is it completely different from Lynch? Why doesn't it look the same?
Because it was corrupted when Lick turned into the demon.
Yeah.
But that happened also to the other guy, and his grimoire didn't change. He still kept the same grimoire. So why is it different for Asta? But it's the same. But I mean, why is it different for him? But the rule works.
I feel like that's something they're not going to go into. It's not that big of a plot point.
This is that red string energy.
I want to find out why. I want to find out about the dwarves.
I get it. I get it. They may go into the dwarves just because Charmy's one, or at least half.
Yes.
That's been confirmed. So they may go into that a little bit, but I don't see that being a whole story arc.
Yeah, do you think the dwarves are going to be higher stakes than actual demons?
Than the elves or the devils? No. The devils have to be like the ultimate fight. And that's why we're getting what's the name's backstory too. Like we found out he was like royalty from the Spade Kingdom.
Yo,
but you act like there's nowhere to go. If you have devils, you gotta have angels, and they could walk the line of what Final Fantasy XIV did with Stormblood, where the angels are actually bad people, and you're fighting against angels.
Are you comparing a manga with a MMO that has an infinitely running storyline and world?
Yeah,
finite book.
He's doing that.
I'm just taking a piece. That's all. I just thought it was an interesting way that they went on the next expansion, and maybe they can do that. Like they haven't talked about angels. How do you have demons but no angels?
Bro, I think he may have been spoiled. I think he may have been spoiled by other fandoms in the world. I think we watch Star Wars, we watch people see 3 movies, build a whole set of books, comic books, and like, oh, this one thing in this movie, let me make a whole movie about this. That don't have to work for everything, bro.
Yeah. And also,
angels
aren't a typical, source of high conflict, my guy. Like,
that's not true.
You're fighting literal devils, and you're like, but what about the angels? So we gotta fuck them up too.
This isn't supernatural. This isn't soul level.
Why not? Why not? It's unwalked road. There's always a possibility to make a good story. You guys
always want more when you don't deserve it.
Yeah. Are you the dude that reads every codex entry in your RPGs?
Are you the dude who does not? I don't understand.
I collect them.
I don't understand.
I'm weird.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying, like, why not? Why not just maybe there's a possibility?
Yikes.
Why can't I have hope? Why are you trying to kill my hope? Why are you trying to kill a black man's hope? What's wrong with you people?
We're trying to give y'all realistic expectations. They done announced that they're gonna end the anime and the manga at the same time at the end of April. Like we all know this. You guys want to act like something.
Crackhead representation is important, y'all. It really is, man.
All I'm saying.
A lot of people feel seen right now. Is what I'm saying.
When they keep going, I'm gonna be back on here and I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit. Trust me on that. They're gonna keep going after April. I can trust me. We're not gonna stop.
All right, Wes.
Okay. So you got this video here. I need you to pull it up. Well, I mean, I shared the screen. So here we have our Melanated Anime Club spotlight character for Black History Month, Ogun from Fire Force. And I like the fact that they named him Ogun and that his power system, and he has this very nice power system built around forges, because the name Ogun actually comes from the Yoruba religion. He's a god of iron and forges. So like, it's really cool. That's really cool. Let's just get it in.
I also love that they didn't draw him with those weird anime lips.
Yeah, people anime features. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's his back, nigga. His back look like his front.
That's his D'Angelo line.
I bet your back looks like a back. My nigga got 2 fronts.
Here we go.
Yeah,
We got fire tattoos. It's
That shit's
nothing.
dope.
It's nothing out here.
Love it.
Yo, he got dragon tattoos on his face.
Another. What about these hands, nigga?
Keep going.
Watch this. That's right.
Also, the sound effects for the show are top notch.
The sound design is incredible.
You turn the sound up 100% every single time. It's so beautiful.
It's different energy.
You can't get it through the. You can't get the sound through the stream.
Okay. Also, when they watch it at home, they'll love it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Put them headphones on. Crank that bass up.
So his power is just as high as the captain's.
Yeah.
He just yells, "Damn, damn, 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 damn."
He's fine.
Yeah, the fact that they're setting him up to be like he could be the strongest person in that universe, that's so great.
This is light work.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you ever get punched and flipped at the same time? This nigga can't fly. He in the air just throwing hands.
Who's this dude just taking it though?
He's a demon. It's too much to go into.
Boom.
I'm just too into this right now. It's too good.
Boom. Ogun was throwing hands. Yo, okay, I don't want to spoil it, but
here we go.
That's nothing. Woo! Tattoos.
All right, well, we can leave it off at that for now.
Yeah.
Watch the rest of the Fire Force.
Oh yeah, there is a part where he makes a basketball out of fire and it gets fucking insane.
Keep in mind, there's 2 great black characters in Fire Force, and the other one isn't even.
Fucking, he's awesome too, man.
His fights are always top notch and great to watch. They are extremely.
And we got both of these dudes in the same season. Was crazy, and both of their fight scenes I think are the best of the season so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, he's pretty good. I can't be mad at him.
Right. Shout out to Fire Force actually drawing good black characters.
Yes, representation.
All right. Well, shout out real quick before we start wrapping everything up. I did have a segment I wanted to put together for Dev.
Ooh.
Dev, you have easily been one of the most fashion forward, kind of aesthetic focused folks that we've ever had on our show. Top 2, maybe just under Serena.
I can see that.
We'll give it a shout out. But okay, I wanted to bring something up to you. So I'm sure you are all familiar with the fact that Megan Thee Stallion is a fan of My Hero Academia, right?
Yeah. I'm aware. Yes,
I'm sure we're all aware. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna pull up my Chrome tab. Go over this.
I know where this is going.
Right. So we're just gonna look through this classic. Todoroki fan. Icy hot girl summer. You know what I'm saying? Right? So as a reply on Twitter, one of the artists from My Hero Academia has kind of turned it back and said, you know what? She attributed my work. I'm going to attribute her work. And I'm going to share with you, Mikio, in the style of Megan Thee Stallion. They compared it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So they recreated some of Megan Thee Stallion's most iconic looks.
With Mirko.
That's so cool.
What a good move.
And on Twitter, when they were like, oh, he absolutely did this on purpose, he replied, well, of course I did.
Is this confirmed that Mikio is black?
Yeah, that's what it's got all of black anime Twitter.
For anyone listening who isn't aware, sometimes with darker skinned anime characters, you never quite know, especially when they make their hair white, which is a very typical thing in a lot of anime. I don't know why.
Now that you say that, it is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. They make our hair white pretty often. So
I don't get that. Like
I don't know if there's history or there's some kind of I don't know. I don't get it.
I didn't ever think about that, but now that you said it, I'm like, damn, no, that's real.
It's like all of Naruto's black characters have like blonde or white
or blonde hair.
Yeah.
Those twins had white hair, and B had yellow hair, right?
B,
it was blonde, same as like the fourth Raikage.
Yeah. I don't know. They give our black characters white hair sometimes. We don't quite, and something it blurs the waters.
Or they give them the really bad rights.
Yeah.
Before we sign off, I got a question because I thought about it a couple of days ago. When did we decide that Piccolo was black? When did we make that decision?
It was just universally known, the same way you know that what's the name from Doug is black. The same way you know. It's just you
can just tell. You can feel it in your guts.
Okay, I thought there was like a specific moment, but it's just like
no, it's just something we always.
I think it was the lack of patience that Piccolo had for any of Goku's bullshit. That I was like, oh, Piccolo's the nigga. That's 100. Yeah, okay, we get it. And then in that one episode where they're learning how to drive.
Oh yes, I was just about to bring that up.
Back on. It was like, oh, he's one of us.
I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I remember that.
Oh man, that's classic.
The class really learned.
I know you've seen. I know for a fact you've seen the image. You may not realize it was really from the show.
Yeah,
but you done seen Piccolo in '90s hip hop like attire.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up. There we go. Nah. Come on, share it. You gotta watch
the same way Max Goof from the Goof Troop was black.
Yeah. And why Goofy movie was the blackest Disney movie ever?
100%. There's a black family. Can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah. Did you see this drip?
Look at this shit.
Post boy.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
It's like, come on.
That's got the snapback.
Back the post boy, like the outfit's crazy,
bro. The whole fit. Oh man,
he's one of us. y'all can make our black characters green all you want. We know.
Yo, does that make Cell black?
Yeah.
I was just about to ask. Do you think Cell's black?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yes,
this line.
Yes, 100%.
I think Cell might be black too.
Where'd you get those clothes? You're white.
He was talking shit. Cell talks so much shit. He was a black man. Remember the voice on Street Volume 3 with the dude who like talked a lot of shit when he was that was Cell. And he was roasting niggas. He was roasting niggas.
Cell had like the elevated roast. He would roast you on it when you wouldn't even know you were being roasted.
Yo, are all the villains in Dragon Ball black?
No.
I don't get that.
Frieza's not black.
Frieza's a white supremacist.
No, you're right. They had to go to a different planet to deal with him.
Yeah. Frieza was a proud boy. And the way he used monkey so liberally is just.
Frieza was a literal colonizer. Cell just want y'all to fucking step off his block.
Cell was also part of that. Like, I never asked to be born.
Exactly. Cell was like, yo, I heard y'all was talking
purpose. I'm just gonna fulfill my purpose.
Yeah. But what about Boo? Like them pink motherfuckers.
Boo might be black.
Nah, I don't see Boo's black. I don't see it.
Boo and Kid Boo and what was the middle Boo called? They're all
Evil
completely
Boo.
Evil Boo. They're all like completely different personalities. I think the Evil Boo was a black dude for sure. Everybody else, I don't know.
You don't know about Kid Boo?
Kid Boo, he didn't really have a personality.
That was the
Kid Boo had incel energy though.
Yeah,
I need to go back and double check that. Okay.
Kid Boo was just a kid, incel, man.
I thought Kid Boo always gave me this bad little kid energy, but I also realized the bad little kids I grew up did maybe grow up to be incel.
Kid Boo was texting his homie, "Don't go to school today." That's Kid Boo, man.
That boy a whooping for sure. But I did like Evil Boo. Evil Boo was a sure a black man for sure.
What was it? Super Boo?
It was Super Boo, yeah.
Okay, I think he was black. Just the way that he would stand with his pants sagging. That nigga.
Yes.
My man was like, I heard y'all thought y'all could fight me. Fuck off. Come on.
With the white pants and the big old belt buckle.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's a fucking
show a picture, please, man.
It's like I wish a nigga would. That's a nigga. Look at this.
He even got his head like he ready.
Haircut.
Bro, that's a mixtape. That's a mixtape
I
cover.
dare you.
Yeah, no,
That's a mixtape cover. Hands down.
That is 50 Cent on his album cover. I'm telling you, bro.
that is a 50 mixtape. That was a 2002 50 mixtape.
Yeah, 50 does believe.
So shout out to manga anime writers. Y'all can color us all you want. We know. We'll always know.
Put more rappers in your manga, or hire me to write your rap manga.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Have we ever talked about Samurai Champloo before?
We have, but we don't got time for that right now.
That's true.
Sorry, okay. Fair. I was listening to that soundtrack a couple of weeks ago. And
that soundtrack goes hard.
I actually found it on vinyl and I thought about buying it. It was $45.
Oh, you should have bought that.
You should. Do you capture samples at all?
We talked about this.
Here and there.
Because I'd be like, if you capture samples, you need to grab all those anime, all those Japanese tracks you can try. You can find.
I might get it eventually.
All right.
It's at this place where no one else will buy it but me. So
there you go.
All right, cool. Well, let's do this here. We're going to wrap everything up here. We usually wrap everything up by giving the folks, the people, some suggestions. Dev, you got any recommendations or anything for the people?
I love Fire Force. Shout out to Fruits Basket. I love Fruits Basket. I just started watching the new Digimon series, and so far, not bad. I was like, not bad.
I'm like 5-6 episodes in.
It's a big change as far as like the setting from the original series to this.
Yeah,
one.
they like updated it.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. Those are the main things I'm watching. I'm watching Black Clover here and there. The anime is not, I don't know, it's not as good as I think just reading it because the fucking voice acting. This nigga's screaming, so I don't know.
It's like that in the sub too. Like, it's a different person.
Yeah, but you don't gotta hear it. If you read it. But I think those are the main ones I'm watching now. I think that's all my suggestions. Oh, Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone season 2 is back.
That quality edutainment. I love it.
Love it. Oh, and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. We'll have a whole episode about that.
Those are all my suggestions so far.
Okay.
Friday's episode was beautiful.
Oh my god.
I watched it twice.
Love it.
My suggestions. It's on Hulu and also on Funimation. Shoku Tensei. I'm sorry. Mushoku Tensei. It's based off a manga. It's well drawn and it's well written. It's a little bit older, so make sure don't have any kids around when you watch it. But the action scenes are very, very good. The character building is great, and also the characters have fault. So it's always refreshing to watch. And I'm gonna say it again: watch Scissor 7. It's on Netflix. It's the American voice is voiced by Ronnie Chang from The Daily Show, and the action scenes, and it's a very fun. You chuckle throughout the whole show. Watch it.
It gives me Mob Psycho 100 vibes. Is that
there? It is, baby.
Okay. I've been meaning to watch it. I'll watch it.
All right, my recommendation is kind of the same one from last week because I've watched more of it. Golden Kamuy. It is a very interesting show. It blends action and comedy with a little bit of Japanese history, like all together. And it's a very well-written show. Like, there's 35 episodes out already. It's on Funimation. Give it a shot.
Cool. Yeah, man. I honestly, I'm gonna recommend that Shonen Jump app. Like, they got so many crazy new mangas that keep popping out. Like this morning, I actually went through my whole force. Since there wasn't a One Piece, it was real quick for me to get through my other stuff. I still got to say, like, Hard Boiled Cop and Dolphin is fantastic. Sakamoto Days, if you haven't read that yet.
Sakamoto Days.
Like, that is so good. Yeah. This week's episode is fantastic, and it was like kind of like one of those funny episodes that didn't mean to be funny, but like it had like a good sense of heart at the end. I really hope that manga does well enough because I can't wait to see that get animated. That's going to be real fun. Some of the stuff in Hard Boiled Cop and Dolphin occurred and it progressed, and all of the like what weird sea cult stuff is happening is occurring. And then
right.
And then like the little girl like had like a transformation, like just what the fuck shit just happened. Everything's done changed. Mashal's another one that I've been talking about all the time. They have straight up begun a tournament arc in that one. So stuff is going down. And it's just like real fun.
Love a good tournament arc.
And it's just it's been real crazy with those because I literally started Hard Boiled Cop and Dolphin on a week that was off, and we were like, let's pick a random one that's popping up here. We'll read as many as we can, and we'll talk about it. And I ended up falling in love with the one that I read. Like I said, it's become part of my staple. I don't know if Wes reads Spy Family anymore. I know Matt doesn't read any Gravity Boys.
He didn't. It'll be there when I need it.
I feel you. But yeah, it's just like it's great. And I know Roman got real worked up earlier because he recommended something to someone and then they went and watched something random. And I'm gonna say this: do that. Fuck Roman. Go find something that was interesting to you. Look, Roman is like the voice of most people on the internet. It's there. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you want to do. Like, sure, you know that Fire Force is going to be great when you go back to it. You know that you're going to enjoy it. Everyone's been talking about it. Some people want to watch anime so they have stuff to talk about with other people. Some people want to watch anime so they can just get lost in shit that they like. And I personally am part of this is a weird story about a witch that turns food into living objects. I want to watch this, and I know no one else wants to watch this. That's why I like it. So go find something weird that you enjoy it, and then don't listen to people that just give you crap for not listening to their suggestions.
My takeaway was fuck Roman.
That was a quote. I wouldn't say it was a takeaway. That was a quote.
I appreciate the sentiment, but that was still hurt my feelings still. But
wow.
Fuck Roman season out here.
All right, bro. It's still Black History Month. I'm saying I'm beautiful.
Yeah, no. She said Roman is a gem. She ain't saying nothing about Roman. She's talking about Roman Reigns, the WWE champion.
Oh man, end the show, please.
All right, we've been the Anime Club. Thank you, Devin, for being a part of this. Thank you, Roman, for jumping in. As always, acknowledge the YouTube. I forgot to do that up top. I got to do that at the beginning of the show.
Like and subscribe.
Anime Club on YouTube and follow the page.
I posted it in the channel. Acknowledge it and like it.
Yeah.
Roman just straight up walked off the camera.
We can see how dirty his bed is. That's not cool.
He was covering up a lot.
All right, that's enough.
All right, we've been the Mother Anime Club. Y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all next week. We got Mylan with the Almighty Gaming Studios next week. Hopefully Matt Kid will be back. Matt Kid, if you're listening, if you're out there, get better soon. I don't know what's going on. Hope you're okay.
We love you.
バカみたい子供なのね夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔見せた I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは